Hi, Nithyananda. My name is Ma Nitya Guru Swatika Ananda. I'm coming from one small, beautiful country in Europe, Croatia. Now I am living in the Bengaluru Adheenam by my Guru, Swamiji Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Before I came here, I was having a private business. For 25 years, I had a like atelier and a shop of hand painted silk, which was my own creations. Then after 15 years, I was in organizing special events like flower fairs in 4 cities in Croatia, which became very popular and a brand of these cities, because of big interest of the producer and the old people around. So even the cities where we were organizing, they became like a flower cities. Then the change in the consciousness of the people, how arrange and how to take care of their balcony, of their environment, really rose up. So I had everything what was fulfilling in my career, in my relationship. I was like well known because of this effort and due to this flower fairs and our programs included in this. And but you know, when you are also even in the peak of everything what we want to achieve, there is something that left us with some kind of inner restlessness. Something is missing. So then actually my seeking started, and I start to ask myself, what is this life actually for? So then when I was really ready to receive answers, I came to know about yoga, I came to know about meditation. I started to read books that I never read before. So then I had friends who they reached different books to me. And throughout of this learning and discovering new world in this life itself, I became vegetarian immediately when I saw that half of the world does not need to eat meat, although my environment want to convince me for a very long time that this is needed. But then my inner being was not convinced in this. But you know, everybody says it's okay, then we do this. But when the knowledge came that this is not needed, then I start to follow what my inner being is telling me. So in all this literature that I was reading from the big master, great gurus, they and the bhajans that we were singing, which are actually teachings converted in the music and in the verses, everybody is telling that the peak of the human life is to be in the presence of the guru, in the presence of the enlightened being. So when they describe how they live, what they experience, and this creates so big longing in my heart that I really want to experience this, and then I really want to see God, but I have no concept what is God, how to achieve it, and this was like a dream that will be we only dream for my whole life, because that time I thought this was happened 400-500 years back, when these gurus are conveying this in their book. So I was not aware that this is possible even for us and even for me. So then one day when I was like in the peak of this, of seeking, of these emotions, that I really want to see the God, and I knew that this is somehow through the samadhi. But what is samadhi? Who will tell me samadhi? Who will guide me? Who will tell me what it is? And then on YouTube I saw the title, The First Experience of Samadhi, Paramahamsa Nithyananda. although I was browsing through all internet and I saw a lot of gurus, all from Osho, I was listening, Ama. This all only just increased my seeking. But then I never saw this face on the YouTube that time in 2009. And when I clicked there and I was listened to this Paramahamsa Nithyananda, which was unknown to me, I don't know if I was breathing at all, because this being was telling something that I was having in my inner space, thousands questions that I had. He gave 2,000 answers for me for that time. And then I wanted to know more and more about this. And then somehow in my inner space I was very sure that I found what I am searching for. And then I came to know about this program which called Inner Awakening. Just to know, to listen to this inner awakening means something from in will be awakened, where through this amazing being that I was listening his lectures for weeks, 5-6 hours a day. I could not get enough of this knowledge that like it was poured in my inner space, and it formed some other being inside. Something else was created in my inner space. And then I decided, just like my being decided for me, that I have to go there. Although, we all have the same problems. Oh, how much money is cost. Oh, how many days I need to go there. Oh, I never traveled before so far, so how can I go there alone? So this all was the questions that was laying in front of me. But just this hearing any one of lectures, it gave me the courage. Yes, I want this. I want to go to inner awakening. So I done my inner awakening 2010, and my life changed in like this, that from the being that I was before, I was born again. And then I get born again and again through every process, through every initiation that we are going here. And it's like upgrading ourselves. It's like making our consciousness bigger, brighter. We are stepping out of bondages that we have created and imbibed from our environment. In this inner awakening, Swamiji Paramahamsa Nithyananda, he is the biggest happening in the cosmos. He created this 21-day program that gives people opportunity to experience themselves how they are. We are actually divine beings experiencing in human body. We are born with the mission to get enlightened, and then to whole humanity, to liberate us and enlighten us. So in this program, I had so much experiences, wonderful experiences, and especially every day on the end of these processes, at the end of the day, we had energy darshan. I was very new to this. I did not know how to behave, and it was my very first energy darshan. So we got instruction how to post our hands, and then I observed the people before me, what is going on there on the stage. And when my turn came, I stood just simply there, just like technically I was really standing good, but then something happened. So I was absolutely not prepared what to ask, what to wish. And in the split of second of this sudden turn, I did not know what to ask. I was just like a blank. It was like a no mind state. And from this no mind state, from my inner being, just explodes enlightenment. So I was surprised to hear this, because it was like in my mind was not possible for me. But then when it came, then I know, yes, this is why I came for here. And then I heard Swamiji said, you will have it. So then after these 21 days, I knew that this is something what I even did not dare to wish, means live in the presence of such a being which is we are waiting lives and lives to meet this kind of happening, this kind of being. So then I was staying, of course, not only these 21 days here, and then like every 2-3 months I was here in India. I came again and again because my being just, he knows that he settles down here, and this is the rest of my life that I want to be. So this I had this opportunity to became Swamiji's daughter, Swamiji's somebody who is living in his presence. So not only that I became adheenavasi, I also took a vow of krama initiation, which means that I dedicate my life to all humanity, dedicate my life to get enlightened, with, of course, guidance of Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda, which is the, I know, my peak of my life. And every now and then, just throughout the day, just my mind, through my mind is crossing, I love my life. I really love my life. I feel alive in and out. So what I want to say is life changes just like that. We are not aware when we are living our life going its way, but something is more for us there. And we are here with Paramahamsa Nithyananda, have opportunity in our life to change our life, to change our future, but also change the past. Not only us, but the generation, 7 generation behind what is already done, and 7 generation in the front. This all is possible. Nowadays, Swamiji initiated thousands of people in different powers, in different Shaktis. So these different Shaktis open up in our being with his touch, with his initiation. Myself, I'm also initiated in almost all Shaktis, and we are practicing, we are exploring actually these powers, these Shaktis, which are our birthright, which we don't use and we don't know that we have it. And with Swamiji's initiations, we are able to do multiple things. Myself, what I have experienced is body scanning, remote vision, having a coconut in my hand, moving it, but it's not only that coconut is moving. With this process, actually what we again is cleansing our inner being, our stubbornness or stubborn patterns, thought patterns, they just get removed. If I can move with my mind solid object from my hand or from the floor, it means in that time the stubborn thought current or blockage just get removed, and from this we can enter in the different space. So this actually my life is in front of you. What I want to say, I invite you just to explore for yourself. See what do you want.